I've been chilling, home alone, uh, by myself since 2011 when I last broke up with my boyfriend. He was a mama's boy. I used to pay him to take me to the laundromat, take me grocery shopping, and $48 per trip. And he didn't have the decency. He'd make an appointment and say, I'll be there, I'll be there. But when his mother called, he would stand me up. He didn't have the decency to tell me he wasn't coming. And I got upset with him and I uh, didn't want to be bothered with it anymore. You know, it's not like he was running those errands for free. So when he was feeling like the need for love, he called me. So I told him, whatever you're feeling, you pretty much go to your mother. And he turned into somebody I never knew. You know, the Jekyll and Hyde story. Which one was the evil one? Hyde, Jekyll. Well, when he was nice, I guess he was Hyde. And when he turned evil, he turned to Jekyll. And I never seen him turn to Jekyll. Well, I googled it later which one was the evil one. Oh, Jekyll Hyde turned Jekyll Hyde. So that was a scary time. You know, he was a solid guy. You can't if when he hold you and grip you, you can't break that grip for nothing. You can use all your might. You know, he believed in eating only organic foods, organic everything. I couldn't break that grip for nothing. So sometimes you just got to pull a disappearing act. You got one of them kind of boyfriends that you can't quit. And he threatened to come back and hurt you. You got to pack your stuff, move, and leave no forward address. You got to know him well. The hours when he be at work. You get your stuff packed and you get out of there. I had two Jekyll and Hyde boyfriends in a lifetime. That's how I got away from domestic violence. I knew the hour when it was work. I took it seriously. Yes, I picked up my whole household. I know you work 9 to 5, whatever. You can bet I had this stuff packed by 12. Get out of there. Yeah, if I got to put it in a storage, go to a winter shelter. You gonna come back and knock on that door. You ain't gonna kill nothing but the wind. Cause I could be up in there. That's how I escaped domestic violence. You know, there's a time to stay and there's a time to run. When they say I'm gonna kill you, don't take that for granted. You pack your stuff. You put it. You ain't got nowhere to go. Put it in storage. Go to a shelter. Leave no forward address and do not contact them ever again. Yeah, that's what they call pull a disappearing act. Oh, well, I know how to pull a disappearing act. Oh, but I'm telling my secret where I be running to. Yeah, yeah. I only been in a shelter one time, but it wasn't for that reason. It was for other reason. Not that I let myself down. Yeah, but anyway, those days are gone. I hope to never see that again. It was kind of fun. You get to go on camping trips. If you're a single person by yourself and living idle, those trips are a lifesaver. We went barbecuing. We went to the beach. They had shows. That's a lifesaver. You ought to pay rent to the shelter because they open your mind. You know, they got some entertainment. You know, if I can get up and go back to the Pacific Guard mission, you know, just for the entertainment, the outings, the barbecue, how much would it cost a month to rent one of them beds? You know, I'm cracking up over here by myself. All by myself. I don't want to be all by myself. God gonna bless me with some safe civilization. I hope. I pray. Yeah. No bad news. No arguing, no fussing, no fighting. Uh, I don't allow arguments in the house. You take that outside. You argue with the wind. You yell in the back. But when you come in the house around me, I want to hear a pin drop. And that's what I'll do. The same for you. If I'm upset with you, I'm going to yell in the back. But I ain't going to yell at my baby. I'm stop calling him Marshmallow Nose. Boy, leave me for another. And if you leave me to love another, you have shined all my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. Hey, you make me happy. His eyes smile. Got those big, beautiful eyes. When you look into his eyes smile. I got my fingers crossed. Send up some prayers. I hope your mind and the coast is clear and safe. Yeah, it does look sweet. Very sweet.